LeBron James ducks the smoke, and it's because he's not good. And nobody believes in him playing one-on-one, and especially Tracy McGrady. So what does he do well? He can play one-on-one. We've heard multiple people say that all he does is shoot bricks. He can't come up big for you in late game situations. He can't shoot that last shot. What does he do? I mean, even Tim Hardaway, I think I played this video before, but I'm going to show it to you guys again because he just went scorched earth. This is disrespect. I mean, come on.
One guy, you got really two guys on that team. They play defense. Well, one guy don't play defense at all, but and I'm talking about Luka,
Yeah.
But I just think that first of all, he needs to get in shape. The shape that he needs to get in to stay healthy. The reason why he's not healthy is because he's not in tip-top shape that he could be in. He could still be what? 260 or 250 and still be in shape.
Yeah.
But you can't be 270 and thinking that you're carrying that extra pounds because that's hurting your calf. That's hurting your knees. But don't get me wrong. Luka's a great talent. But one-on-one, he's great talent. But team basketball, those are to you late. A shooter needs the ball when he's open because they count on getting that ball when he's open. Like Chris Mullin, when they open, I was like, gotcha. Because you're taking them out of rhythm when they expect the ball and they don't get the ball.
For sure.
And you taking them out of rhythm. That's another count that they wait. Then they like, I didn't get the ball. So you give me the ball with 3 seconds left. I'm all out of rhythm. I'm supposed to have the ball 5-10 seconds ago. So that's what I'm saying.
So are the Lakers cooked?
I don't think they're cooked. I think that they I think they're gonna come down. I don't think they're gonna stay right where they at. Everybody was riding over the Utah Jazz. First of all, Utah Jazz, they was in the Staples. I mean, and they own arena. You see what happened when they went to Utah? They got blown out. I think they're gonna be in the playoffs. But I don't think they're gonna be the 4th seed or they're gonna stay in the 4th seed.
Are they gonna be champions
of what?
Of the world.
Wait. You don't think the Lakers
gonna bring a ring to the Lakers?
You don't think the Lakers gonna stay top 5
ever? Like the Lakers ever? In the next 2-3 years?
The Luka era of Lakers basketball leads to a
3
championship. In the next 2 or 3 years? Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
What do you say?
LeBron is getting his 5th ring, so
no.
they're going to give him his 5th ring. This is the NBA. This is it. Come on, you've been there a long time. Not this year, next year, Lakers chip, 2026.
I totally disagree. I don't think he's going to get a chip. They got to bring some more pieces around, which they, a lot of people don't. They sleeping on Finney Smith and his skills, his timing, 3-pointers, his defensive skills out there. So they got some pieces, but they need a big man that Luka can pass to, and I mean like a guy that can jump through the moon.
Yeah, they do.
They need that type of guy. Them two guys, they can't jump through the moon. Okay. They like David Lively, and Gafford.
They need some of those.
They need some of those guys.
So you talk about Dorian Finney-Smith. Gil calls him Black and Miles. Yeah, Black and Miles. Black and Miles.
Wait, so you taking?
Make sure you know who it was.
You taking like Houston over the Lakers?
Am I taking Houston over the Lakers? I'm taking OKC over the Lakers.
In the playoffs?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
What else? Who else though?
In the playoffs.
Luka beat them by himself last year.
I'll take the Warriors over the Lakers.
Hold on, wait. When y'all wait. Y'all saying okay.
I understand.
Is there some other guys on the team?
Which one?
On Dallas team that played some defense?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, that's how they won. They stopped OKC from making shots. Luka can't stop nobody from making shots. Now, if you got a team that can stop you from making shots, and you go on the other end, and you got that one guy that can make shots, like Luka, like Kobe, like Michael. You see how they name LeBron because he can't do it. Or like Kyrie Irving.
Wow.
Or like Steph.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Tim.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
I'm just telling the truth. When I need a basket, I can't go to you. He can go to himself. Who do he go to for game?
You trusted
Kyrie
his
Irving.
teammates. You trusted his teammates. When you
No.
Trust his teammates.
You always got to trust your teammates.
when people talk about being in shape and we say you're in shape, I don't think like people really understand that you don't know what it takes until you see someone better than you doing it. Right? It's like with Luka, like you're running as you're running. You don't know the extra level.
Right.
Like if I'm him, I will be training with.
It's just, I wanted to highlight for you guys that Tim Hardaway is saying LeBron can't take that shot. So what can he do? We can't pass the ball to LeBron to score it. He just can't. We can't do that. We can't give LeBron the ball in late game situations. Man, imagine if you had to decide who was going to take the final shot for you and your life depended on it. Would you give the ball to LeBron James? Yes or no? If you have to pick Michael Jordan, I'm giving the ball to Tracy McGrady before I give it to LeBron James. I'm giving the ball probably to Skip Bayless before I give it to LeBron James. I'm just going to say, you know what? F it. Let me shoot it myself. Let my dog take this shot for me. Because I ain't giving it to LeBron. If my life depended on it and I'm giving the ball to LeBron, I'm instantly dead. That's what's going to happen. But some key takeaways from Tracy McGrady that he said, and I thought was really interesting. Kobe was his hardest guard. Carmelo, another second to Kobe, hard to guard. LeBron's not hard to guard. He's not a shooter. He can't play one-on-one. What can he do? And I mean, it's so funny because I think it was Uncommon Sense that kind of birthed this into fruition. But there's this narrative that LeBron James is a role player, that he's nothing more than a glorified role player because you can't depend on him to actually win the game for you. And so if he can't score the ball for us, if he can't, he's not the guy. He's not the go-to guy. He ducks the smoke one-on-one. He's not a great one-on-one player. So he's a passer. I never heard of the greatest passer getting like celebrated. You have to do other things too. Magic Johnson wasn't just a passer. He was the greatest passer of all time. He won titles. He was electrifying to watch on the court. I guess LeBron James is a role player. I guess. I mean, I know that he would get crushed on one-on-one. So I don't need anybody to answer this question because we know he ducks the smoke. T-Mac said he doesn't even want him in the one-on-one league. He's a joke one-on-one. So, guys, I am going to open the phone lines. Call in, talk to me nice. I only have about 5 minutes. Okay, so I have 5 minutes for phone calls total. I would love to take 2 phone calls or 3 phone calls, a minute or less. We can't Jones on the phone because I do have to go, but I know that people want their thoughts to be heard. I have to get back to work. So please call in, talk to me nice. It looks like we have our first caller already. Thank you for calling Sports Tea. Talk to me nice. Who do I have on the line?
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear
you. Okay, let me turn my volume. Is that better?
It is. It is better. I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah, Bobby, you got me crying over here, Mr. Unclutch, and I was thinking about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is so rough. I mean, he was talking about the Lakers. He was talking about when Shannon was still there. He was talking about the Lakers and when they had Russell Westbrook, and he was calling Westbrook. But you guys are right. I've been saying this for years. LeBron is not clutch. And I used to ask out of all the comparisons, I used to ask people if the game was on the line, who do you want taking a shot? Between LeBron, Michael Jordan, or LeBron and Kobe Bryant, or LeBron and pick a player. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they would not say LeBron, but they would just try to make some kind of excuse, And another thing, I thought for sure that Shannon Sharp was going to go down the road of downplaying D Wade because, the narrative that LeBron never had any stars play with him. But surprisingly, he stood up for D Wade, so I was kind of surprised. And I want to say, I know you want to take other calls. I was going to do my impression, but I ain't gonna. I'll say that for the next time.
Do it for me. Do it for me real quick. I think you have about 2 seconds left.
Skip. It wasn't really Wade. He didn't really handle nobody. You know how you go. But we'll get into it next time. But I want to say
so much.
LeBron is the snake. We come to find out, Uncommon Sense. I think it was either Uncommon Sense or Dreamers Pro. Busted this out. LeBron's been behind all this MJ and Kobe hate from the beginning. Him along with Color Sports. I knew it. I knew LeBron was behind all that, and now it's coming out with all his little talking greasy about MJ, talking greasy about Kobe, and when he said that right there made me to go. That caught my attention at the time. You know what I'm saying?
All of our attentions, James. But thank you so much. I do want to take a moment to let someone else call in. I probably have time for one more call. So thank you so much. You have a good one. Okay. All righty. Thank you for calling Sports Tea. Talk to me nice.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Who do we have on the line?
This is Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. Welcome. So what do you think? What does LeBron James do well on the floor?
What does he does well?
Yeah.
Flop.
Okay, so better question. So we all agree that LeBron James is the king of flopping, but do you believe that he lowered the standard for the NBA and NBA players that are going to come now?
I think he did because to me, LeBron is a role player. You know, that's why he always need different pieces around him. If you look at people like Kobe and Mike, they didn't really need other people, even though they needed other people. They didn't need other people to carry a team.
That's so
and they
true.
didn't complain about it. See, LeBron is always complaining. Did he try to get the best players on his team instead of competing against them? See, that's what brings all the fun and all the competitiveness out the league. Because if you got all the superstars playing on one team, you know, how can you measure a player? Because they never, as they say, conquered the hill of winning. They never went through because, you know, Jordan had to beat Patrick. Jordan had to beat Reggie. Jordan had to beat Isaiah. Then after he beat them, the rest was history. That's the kind of climb that was missing from LeBron. LeBron took it the easy way instead of going the way that he should have went.
Yeah.
So he took a lot out of the game. And I believe, in my opinion, that's why the game, the viewership declined. Because it was competitiveness, it wasn't there.
I agree with you 1,000,000%. So I really appreciate your take and your call. Thank you so much. We're gonna take the next caller, okay?
Okay, well, you have a good day, rest of your day at work.
Yes, you as well. Thanks for calling in. I really appreciate you, Nathan.
No problem.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All righty. We have our last caller. Thank you for calling Sports Tea. Talk to me nice.
Hello. Hi, Dominique.
Is this
Sabrina.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Sabrina, I have about 30 seconds left. So do you believe that LeBron James lowered the standard?
Yes, of course he did. We all know that.
How did he lower it? What do you think stands out to you the most?
Trading away trading players to play with him. And then he didn't even utilize the players that he had because he's such a selfish player. He didn't understand that he needed to let them help him win.
Absolutely. Building super teams has been,
He's a bus rider. He's been a bus rider his whole career.
A glorified role player, apparently. So thank you so much, Sabrina. We're going to end the live on this note. I'm going to just read the super chats and then we're going to head out. So thank you so much for your call. And you know, I always appreciate you. You're my girl. So,
okay.
Hope to hear from you later on tonight after the games. Okay.
And let's root for the Knicks.
Yes, yes, yes.
Go New York, go New York, go.
That's right. All righty. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm now getting your notifications, so I know when your show is on.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, you have a good one.
All right, peace and love and be safe out there.
Thank you so much. So we do have some super chats that came through. Thank you guys for calling in. I'm sorry that it was kind of short, but I do want to read the super chats that came through. Shout out to Xavier Logistics for the $2 super chat. Lamb, hilarious. Right hand cam. Bron did cheat the game. Absolutely, he did. It's not that serious. Thank you for the $5 super chat. If you're an all-time great in a playoff series, you always put at least one game on your back. And that's a fact. Couldn't agree with that more. John Wayne, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Salute to you. LeBron James created making the right basketball play because of his inability to close games in the fourth quarter. Before him, every team superstar was held responsible to win the game in clutch moments. Absolutely. It's just one deflection to another. I made the right play. I always make the right play. Please. I'm a pass first player. pass first because you're just too afraid. And he's never believed in himself. You guys saw that interview. He didn't believe in himself or his team. He's never believed in his ability to win a title without moving pieces around. Badanana, salute to you for the $5 super chat. LeBron lost the GOAT chance his rookie year when he couldn't take his team to the playoffs. All the GOAT candidates did that. That's a really interesting take. Very interesting. Oh, wait. Badanana, another $5 super chat. LeBron's the old super Uber driver to the GOAT building. Been everywhere, been doing it for 20 years, 20 plus years, says he was this back in the day. Whoops, I just can't read today. My gosh. But salute to you, Badanana. Thank you for the $5 super chat. JT Mac, Dom, calls on this topic, please. I hope you did enjoy the calls, T Mac, JT Mac. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Salute to you. And Badanana came through with another super chat, $2. Thank you so much. To be GOAT, you need a dynasty. That means 3 in a row. That's a fact. And all of a sudden, we just revise history. We change the standard. We lower the standard so it can be met by LeBron James and then probably changed again. Then what are they going to do? They're going to then raise the standard when LeBron James so that it leaves so that nobody can reach his standard. So it'll be raised again, even though I don't think the LeBron James standard is that hard to reach. What is it going to be? 50K points? What's going to happen is it's going to make it okay for people to just decide what makes them great and not the people who decide that they're great. That's the crazy thing. You're supposed to let people say that about you. And look, if you need that in order to propel yourself to wins, if you need to tell yourself that, fine, tell yourself whatever you need to. But 4 and 6 is just not better than 6 and 0. 10 scoring titles is greater than 1 scoring title. I mean, these are facts. But the 4 and 6 kingdom, you know what they'll make us believe. They'll make us believe that, 4 titles is better than 6 titles, that, 1 scoring title is better than 10. They'll make us believe that. They'll make us believe that going to a game 7 is better than just finishing it out in 6. They'll make us believe that going down 3-1 should be rewarded. Oh, reward me for losing and coming back. Don't reward me for just being dominant and winning, right? So salute to everybody who watched the stream today. Please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and share the video. Share the video out amongst your social media with your family and friends. Help me to grow the sports tea community and blow this thing up. Let's grow the sports tea community. Let's bring people together that really just want to come together and talk about sports. So thank you all for joining. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Get back to work or, get some rest. Thank you all for watching. I know we have people watching in the Philippines and different places. So I just really want to shout everybody out. Thank you guys. And yeah, I appreciate you all. I'll see you later tonight after the games. Have a good one. Bye-bye.